May the peace, blessing, and mercy of God be upon you. From time immemorial, many people dream of immortality. Indeed, humanity has succeeded in increasing its lifespan. The average human age in the last century was 31 years, while the average age today is about 68 years. And this huge leap helped greatly in the development of the medical field. Scientists are now working to provide an anti-aging treatment through millions of dollars worth of research. And recently, Google itself began working on a project that slows down human aging and allows him to live for hundreds of years in his natural age. Welcome. I am Mohammed Saleh, and in this episode of Science Answers, we will answer the question of what would happen if man lived 1,000 years. One of the biggest dangers that researchers and philosophers have warned against in the pursuit of a long life is that a person's ability to remember the past will be greatly reduced. To the extent that he can forget the closest people to him and the most important special moments in his life. Rather, the situation can lead to him forgetting his father and his first children. With the loss of his memories, a person will lose his identity, and his personality, interests, and habits will change with it. It simply means that every period will be a different person. Although the goal of scientists' search for a cure for aging is to help humanity and preserve the human soul and these sweet words, there is an important aspect that is completely neglected, which is the health condition of this person, if we are really able to prolong his life. No one would wish to live 1,000 years while lying in bed. Is it still in the case if we come up with a technology that delays human age? Will this technology be able to treat the degenerative diseases that come to a person with age? Or will he live for these 1,000 years suffering from Alzheimer's and not knowing anything that is happening around him? The truth is that the answer to this question is uncertain. But if the goal of treatment is focused only on delaying life, then the determined majority of humanity will spend countless billions of dollars. On the healthcare side, mostly this treatment will be limited to certain segments of people and only in developed countries. It simply means that if you can get a treatment that will make you live a longer life, you do not meet the above conditions. You will be buying a ticket for a long trip from bachelors and sickness. Add to this that one of the biggest loopholes in the theory of extending human life for 1,000 years is the inability of the body's organs to function for hundreds of years. Age causes a deterioration in the functions and organs of the body itself. Your memory, for example, will weaken completely, the joints of your body itself will reach at some point, it will break from pressure and movement. The response of supporters of the idea of life for 1,000 years was that modern technology would allow the replacement of body parts in the first place, with other artificial organs. And the truth is that we are going to get out of the way of saving humanity's life, trying to prolong its life, and we will enter the turn of the cyber future, and people will turn into a human being, and in this case, will increasing your age really lead to an increase in your enjoyment of life? All the things that you love to do, will you enjoy them more? If you can do it 1,000,000 times, researchers see that the natural lifespan of a person always motivates him to take advantage of every moment of his life. And if something we love to do, we can do it 1,000,000 times, you will lose any fun in trying it. Simply put, it is the limited life of a person that gives importance to his life. As for the population increase, the population explosion in all parts of the world at that time will have serious consequences. The population increase will raise the demand for real estate in an unprecedented way. Governments and companies will tend to take advantage of every inch of the land. Huge residential communities are working on it to be able to provide the largest number of apartments for people. Other than that, other short solutions can be used, such as the one-child policy that China has already adopted. And anyone who thinks that he will have 2 children is locked up. At the time, some people, you see, overpopulation is not going to be a problem, because not everyone will be able to get this kind of treatment. Poor people, who represent the largest percentage of the world's population, will no longer have the possibility to buy treatment, which delays this aging. These poor people will continue to die normally, but the elite who receive the treatment remain. They are the ones who will continue to live, and in the end, there is no doubt that we hope that we will reach a treatment that will cure the patients of their pain, and allow us to live with the ones we love for a longer period. But life for 1,000 years is self-destruction, more than preserving it. There is no doubt that the worldly tendency of societies that do not believe in God or the last day is what pushes them to eternal life, for fear of all that is unknown. Thus, today we have answered the question, what if man lived 1,000 years?
Anywhere you go, give it all. Anywhere you say, anywhere. say